going on, guys? Mark Williams from the YouTube channel, online certification course. Here, I'm going to go over some transferable skills that you should have already. And also, as the employers, due to the labor shortage and so forth, they should be looking for these type of transferable skills instead of worrying about degrees this and experience that. More after the intro. Some of the top transferable skills that employers are looking for right now has to do with credibility, accountability, emotional intelligence, teamwork, collaboration, and so much more. So a lot of times it's hard to explain sort of transferable skills that you do that you don't really realize. It's just customer service. Put yourself in the upset customer's shoes in regards to something. So you have like empathy, emotional intelligence towards that. A lot of times these skills you obtain through school, volunteer work, college, and so forth. So let me go ahead and start breaking down some of these transferable skills that you should know and you should put out there during the interviews and so forth. Also, please make sure you like, subscribe, comment below as to what you like to get certified in. I can personally send you a link to check out. So let's get started. How do you approach your problems in your day-to-day work? How do you prioritize which gets done first and what gets done last? Do you have a process in place? You have to understand critical thinkers do not like to waste time. You give them a project, they analyze it, and get to the root cause of how it can get done, what materials they need, the time, the support, and so forth. You have to understand, once again, that the labor shortage, these employers are looking for someone that's going to come in there and get the job done and do it efficiently. Say that correctly? To do it correctly and on time. So critical thinking is something that you have in your back pocket. Let's get on to the next one. Have you ever resolved an issue or a problem without someone telling you that it needs to be done? That's an initiative. You have to have initiative. I knew a couple co-workers that knew certain things need to be done, but won't do it until upper management mentioned it to them that it needs to be done. You have to think of initiative as doing preventive maintenance. So the screws on the door are loose. Why don't you fix it? Why don't you tighten the screws up? You hold out long enough till the door falls off the hinges, tear up the door. So instead of just taking 10-15 minutes to tighten the screws, you're now paying $50 to $100 for a new door. Employers are looking for someone that has initiative. Can't be running around looking up after you, micromanaging you right about now. Yes, micromanagement was the thing about 2-3 years ago. It's a thing of the past now. They're looking for self-driven, independent, autonomous workers in this day and age. Are you one of them? Did you ever make a suggestion to your upper management or to your department manager, supervisor, so forth in regards to a change in the process to actually help improvement to the department or to a customer or to a product even? A lot of people get stagnant in their ways, working 5, 7, 8 years in a certain department position and so forth, and just has a regular robotic state of mind that they don't want to change, even if it does improve the work process and so forth. People got to understand work improvement may free up a lot of time for you in that position, and it may save the company or the department some money, and hopefully it'll land into your paycheck, right? So you got to have creativity and innovation. Constantly research your own position or the department and so forth, and just give suggestions to upper management. It does help out in the long run. So keep creativity and innovation in your back pocket. Do you have leadership? That's another thing they want to know. Labor shortage, once again, short of staff and so forth. You may have your boss there, but your boss may not be there at all times. Maybe you need to pick up the slack and jump in there and start delegating the tasks and so forth. Do you have leadership? Do you have leadership skills, quality? That's another thing that this employer is going to be looking for. They're not going to be looking for someone that they got to constantly run after to make sure the job is being completed. So leadership skills is a definite plus that you got to research and do the math on that as well. Communication. How well do you communicate? Do you communicate clearly enough for people to understand what you're trying to get accomplished? Do you communicate clearly and effectively that your team won't second guess what you're trying to achieve? Communication is a big plus. You do a rundown of what needs to be done and so forth. Don't give all the jabble run around with all the fluff in it and so forth that companies and bosses used to do prior. They need some clear-cut, decisive information on how to get stuff done and get it done correctly and on a timely manner. Communication. These employers will want to know how well do you play with others. Teamwork and collaboration. There's a fine line right about now, which I keep mentioning, the labor shortage staff and so forth. They want to know, would you be able to pitch in and help out when needed? If another teammate and so forth need that help, need to be assisted into something, would you be there to collaborate with them on a certain project or getting a task done? You know, it was always a cliche in the interview that I work well independently, which is still holds a lot of water. Like I said, short of staff, employees want to know, would you be able to work well by yourself, autonomous work once again. So it's a fine line between that. So I guess it'd be, I work independently very well, but also like to collaborate and deal with the teamwork aspect of it all. So keep in mind, teamwork and collaboration also gets the job done in a timely manner as well, and also express that fact to the employer in regards to teamwork and collaboration. Many thanks for taking some time to check out my tutorial, or my links will be down below in the description. Also, I have some thumbnails that are going to be floating around here. You can also click on and check them out. Hope to catch you on the next tutorial. You can also check me out on Facebook under Marky Williams, where I also have a online certification page you can like and follow as well. Many thanks. This is Marky Williams. I'm out.